walk to the breathing vicinity of this man. You cannot walk to the breathing vicinity of this man.
Alright, good day. It's been a while. It's me, it's Kenat, and this is a very short, kind of a bit long video, especially for key players out there. Okay, still using modern here. Okay, so this video is about the hack that I have found out on how to perform 720 really easy. Alright, although I'm a modern player, but I'll explain that later while I'm still using modern, even if I discovered these hacks. Okay, so here, right? So to start off, right? So I will start with from the time that I discovered this way of performing SPD, right? Just flip this, alright? So this one, go pretty easy, right? So I've seen this in the anime High Score Schoolgirl. Ono did this SPD against that guy, that guile player. So she just flickered the stick. Yep, it exploit its wobbliness because arcade cabinets have a very wobbly stick in that time. So this one works for me. A wobbly stick works for me. Although I'm using hitbox right now. Yeah. So there you go, pretty easy. You just have to rely on the wobbliness of your stick, right? So to do this, you have to go right down. Then at the moment you're about to go down back, you flip your thumb like this, so it will jump. You just flick it. See, it will just flick it. See, there you go. That's the motion. All right, it's hijikiri pile driver or hijikiri pile driver in Japanese. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. So this one helps me to perform SPDs really easy when I was still playing Street Fighter 5, right? During the latter part before Street Fighter 5 was done. Excuse me. Yeah, pretty easy, right? So this is the application for this one. Right? The good thing about this, you can do this at any direction at all. Right? So I will have to recalibrate my stick because I cannot do this on the other side. Right? So there's something wrong with this one. Right? Although when I start from the right, it's much easier. Okay, there we go. So the input should be forward, down, and then down, back, then flick the right thumb. Your thumb at split seconds, going up, left. See, look at the directional input. Right. So regardless, you're able to hit on the up command, right? So you guys are really wobbly, see? So there's something wrong with my micro switch there, yeah, but it works. It does work, right? So this is also applied to Street Fighter 2, right? Of course, Ono did that, so it really works wonders for this one. You can capture anyone for this one like a footsies, right? So there. Yep. Although I'm still using modern, but this technique when I'm using stick is good for me. So I'll explain later while I'm still using modern. Okay. So after I discovered this move, by the time when I discovered this, I can actually do standing 720, which is troublesome. A lot of practice. You will get injured if you're a Zangief player. Practicing this every day, the standing 720, it hurts a lot. I'm actually a Hugo player, so that's the time that I was able to master standing 720. It is troublesome but rewarding at the same time, but it's hard to apply on a real match. All right. So due to the hijikiri, right? So what if I snap all the way? All right. So earlier the command for for the screw file driver or the Hijikari file driver is right, down, down, back, then flip, up, back. But this one, what if I flip it while I press on up? So here's what happens, right? Look carefully, look at the input display, okay? There's no cheat here. I'm just using modern, all right? You can even do this in classic, all right? Like this. That's one. Pretty easy. See? That's the error. If the standard 720 will not come out, you will only have just the regular SPD. See? What? There you go. That's two. Look at the input carefully. Look at the input carefully. See? Very clean. See? There's no cheat here. I just exploited my stick's wobbliness. See? Pretty easy. There. Now, what is the application of this? Right? So, aside from the usual that you knock down your opponent and then you give him a surprise, like this, and while there's surprise, yeah, okay. Oh no, the surprise there. That's one of the previous applications of this technique, right? But there's another way to apply this, right? So, but there are conditions, right? So I'll just have to cut that animation. Okay, there you go. Maybe here for a bit. Okay, then there. Now, there you go. There you go. That's good. Again. There you go. Now, this is the application on where you will use this technique. Okay, so during the jump in, anyone will work against anyone at the right range, at the right timing. You can do it. Ta-da! This is 100% guaranteed. It will capture everyone who is jumping right at you. See? So, there. Okay, they have to be in the right range. See? At the right range. See? The right timing, at the right mindset, it will come out. It's too early. I did it too early, so that's what happens when you do it too early. So you have to do it like a little bit late. Okay? So, get off me. Get off me. Get off me, Ken. That worked. Good. Good. See? Again. My bad. Again. There you go. You have to get the right range. I'm kind of early in that part. Go back, warrior. Go back. There. Okay, good. Okay, you have to do a little bit. There you go. Kind of late there. Kind of late. But you guys get it, right? The gist of this technique. Right, so. Man. There you go. Again. At the right range, at the right time. Mm-hmm. My bad. Okay, I'm losing it. You guys get it, right? You guys get it. There you go. Got him? There you go. This is the application on how you can capture using this technique. Alright? There you go. And this last part is the hack that I have discovered. Right? So you guys feel free to provide feedback, alright, about this one. Right? So let's begin to just stop you from jumping. Okay. Now this hack, right? There you go. Is my stick working? That's good. That's good. Okay. Now for this hack, all right. It's much easy to perform, not much of any effort. Everyone can do this, even if you're not a Zangief player. But the requirements is that you need to have a button that is allotted, an extra button for this one. All right. So this one I have allotted this special button for crouching. So I have crouching here and a crouching here. So I just accidentally discovered this. All right. So at first, why not? Why not? Should I have another button for down? Yeah. So I've used this against sudden DIs. Yeah. Instant catch. See? There you go. And I also play JP there. That's tap down twice and then see, and then there. But when I try like, what if I spin the stick? What's gonna happen? When I get an SPD, here's what happens. That happens. Okay, let me just switch it back. This is what happens, right? This will take a little bit of practice, and you have to get used to it. Okay. My bad. There you go. See? Check the input, guys. Very clean. Alright. So I'm not sure if this is tournament legal. Having an extra directional button is legal. But for me, as long as I follow the rules that my buttons does not exceed 11. Yep, I have the start, home, and 8 buttons there. So I'm not sure if they will allow me to use an extra down. So this is the hack for the 720. Very easy, standing 720. You can even walk a 720 here. Just keep on walking, and then there, pretty easy, effortless, right? Now, why is this happening? All right, so I'll do it one more time. Right, like this. Sorry, I'm losing it. There you go. Okay, so I'll just leave the display input there. So why does this work? All right. So the requirement to complete a 720 is to complete the first command, which is 360, and then the remaining 360 you can just go for 180. Right? Keeps CA will activate, right? That is the requirement. Okay. Now the good thing is about this, when Capcom decided to put a patch on the controllers, yeah, to disable the SOCD, yeah? So it means that if you hold a specific button and then push at the opposite direction, it will go neutral or it will stop, right? So, in my case, right, my board came from a Hori mini stick, so I have kind of like semi sock disabled here. So if I press on up and then down, this will just crouch, right? But the other SOCD, it will go neutral. Okay. Now here's what happens, alright? So the first part of the command is forward, down, back. Forward, down, back. And then at split seconds from the time that you hit on back, hit tap down and then rotate to the next direction. Go and follow to the next direction. So just go clockwise. So that's forward, down, back, top, up, back, up, forward, and then go upward and forward there. The 720 will activate. Now, I've kind of like studied this, like, what is happening? Why is this working? Right? Why is this working? See, I'll try it again. See. I'll just like this. My bad. Oops, I pressed the special button there. My bad. My bad. There you go. So why this thing works? Alright? Did I follow the rules of of the 720? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Right. So, so you guys remember the requirements to perform standing 720? We just have to complete the first part, and then the other part you can done like half, right? So you guys notice the directions there. I start with forward, then down forward, down back, back, then up back. But in reality, right, when I hit on back, I press on down. So at split second, it will when I from the time that I press down, I've already made it to up back, in which it will negate since it's a jumping direction. It will negate in a split seconds. It will negate instead of jumping, it will go back. It will go left instead of up left. You guys see the what you call this? The direction there, and then while I'm spinning, right, the input for down is still there. That's why you see there's a down there, right? Because I tried to jump, all right. So it didn't recognize the jump button, but it activates the SOCD to down, and then when I hit on forward as the last input, I've already released down in the exact time, which is I have completed the requirement. It was 9720. All right. So that's why it activated. That's why it works. That's why I'm able to do this without any problems at all. So I will have to fix my stick. Alright, so there. It works. Zero effort. Just the right timing. You have to get used to this, right? So there you go. Pretty easy. It's one. Mhm. Mhm. Oh my, what's happened to my hands? Okay, let's try it again. Mhm. I'm losing it. There you go. It works. No problem. It works all the time. Just have to get used to it, right? Try it again. Wait, let me just activate that shortcut here. It's giving me a hard time to do this, alright? So, just this one. Okay, that's good. And then this one, so that's okay, good. Okay. Okay, good. So I can do this now. Go back here. What was that again? Save there. Yes. Oh wait. Let's save. Okay, here we go. Let's try it again. There you go. See, pretty easy, right? Again. Mhm. Mhm. Oops, my bad. I'll put your guys in the middle. There you go. Okay. There you go. Mhm. Again. Starting to get tired. It's a long day for me. I haven't got enough sleep. Just sharing this knowledge to you guys. I'll do it again. There you go. Pretty easy, right? Again. Mhm. I'll do this a couple more times. There you go. That's one. Mhm. So a couple of more times, guys. There goes 2. Okay. Mm. I'm losing it. Anyways, I'll do this one more time and then we're done, alright? So, there we go, guys. That's how you do an effortless standing 720. So, this is a hack how to perform that. Really easy. Yep. And no struggle, alright? So, when I was doing this for a long time during Street Fighter 4, the standing 720, um, it injured my hand, alright? But now I've discovered this. Yep. It really is for me. So there, pretty easy. There you go. So the big question is, you've got this hack. Why not go back to classic? So I'm staying with modern just because it gave me the perk of performing the standing 720 in a crouching animation. So it gives you low profile, right? Why? Why? It's because of this. You guys remember when I tried to catch an anti-air using CA, alright? So this is the application of this technique. Okay, so I'll just let him jump. See, so I'll just input what the hack. That's the hack. That's the hack, right? I've used the hack 720. Alright. Again. I'll try it again. Just one more catch, okay? Ouch. There you go. So it works, right? Now, going back to the question, why still stay classic? I mean, stay modern if you can do this. Because this technique that I've shown you guys, the other way of catching 720 during jump in, there's a weakness, right? So let me just show it to you guys, okay? So the condition for you to catch someone with this technique, right, is to within the right range, and if they kicked in midair, right, like too deep, right, like hitting below the shoulders of your character, or a GIF, right, below shoulders, right, or on the chest level, right, it works, right. But the problem with this technique, this is the weakness. So I'm exposing myself now. So here, if someone kicked you like on top of your head, there, GIF will fail to capture using the standing 720. All right. So look at this. See, it's hard. There you go. It's hard. See. Again, let me try this one more time. Okay, I wasn't ready. My hands are still. Ouch. Okay. The right range. There we go. Wait for it. See? I do not have time to capture Ken because I am not in low profile, but if I'm in the right range, it's going to work. See? At this range, this will work in this right range. As long as it whiffs, it will work. But if you're in this range and Ken kicks earlier, it's not gonna work. You're gonna get hit. See? It's not coming out. Watch this. See, there's no time. See, there. This is what will happen. You will miss, right? Ken will jump right in front of Geef. Geef will whiff the CA, and he's a dead meat. See, so that is the weakness of that technique. Unless you're in the right range. Yep. No matter how early Ken kicks, you'll be able to still capture Ken. Okay. Again, at this recommended range. See this? See this? There, it hits me, but in the right range. The right range, you'll capture Ken. But if you're not on the right range and Ken kicks or punches earlier, it's not gonna happen. Okay. Now this is the reason why I stay modern. It's because I can crouch, low profile. See, if Ken kicks earlier, it's gonna whiff and guaranteed. It's a guaranteed capture, right? Although I won't be able to get the full damage, you can use this if you have calculated your opponent's stamina or life gauge, right? If it's gonna kill, you have to do it. If they jump, surprise! No one can escape this. This is inescapable, right? I've done this many times. I've mashed it, right? Still gonna get captured. So to test that, let's try this, okay? How do you do cancel? How do you? Okay, is that how you? Okay, that's how the super. Okay, good. Yeah, let's cut the animation. Okay, so let's try. Let's perform an option select of Ken's. All right, to show you guys that is inescapable. Okay, here we go. Oops, my bad. My bad. Has to be at the precise mode. My bad. Again. My bad. I'm trying to be fast. There you go. That's what's gonna happen, right? If it whiffs, right? Now, the application of this technique. There. You guys can see the input. It's option select. Again. See? This range. See? Closer. See? Closer, this range. See? This range. That's kind of early. You have to like specific timing. There. There. See? Ken's super did not come out. Again. See? I'm kind of like too early. There you go. See? Ken's super did not come out. So this is the reason why I stay modern. It's because of this technique. I can abuse this. Alright, but in some cases I perform the standing 720. In some cases, yeah, it works, it kills, yeah. But on this occasion or in this kind of scenario, I use this. This is where I use my modernness, right? So again, oops, I'm kind of late. There you go, that's guaranteed. Okay. Or the hack version. The hack version, as long as you're in the right range, is good. But if they kick early or punch early, like hitting your shoulders or your head, it will just whiff and you're a dead meat. Alright, so let's try that again. That's what's gonna happen, right? So, but anyways, yeah, that's the gist of what I'm trying to explain. So if they hit Geef on right on the top of his head or shoulder level, yep, it will fail. All right, Gift will whiff his CA, and Ken or whoever is gonna kill Gift. Right, there's a lot of big punch there. But in my case, yep, I'll just stick with this one. I'll just stick with this one. Surprise there, and there you have it. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Use the hack carefully at your disposal. Leave a comment or feedback. I'm not sure if this is tournament legal by having an extra button for a directional button, but I think I did not exceed the buttons here as long as it's not more than 11. So I'm not sure, but I will have to check this. Alright, so feel free to give me feedback, and that's it, guys. Thank you very much, and you guys have a great day. Oh, yeah, that's it. One last glimpse. Anti-ACA. Anti-ACA. There you go. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this wonderful hack. And this is Cannot. And subscribe or whatever. Thank you guys.